last year was definitely a breakout season for me. I think it was kind of meant to be because my father used to play, so he kind of threw it or put a racket in my hands. That's where it comes from, but I think my first inspiration was probably watching Nadal on TV when he won French Open first time. Yes, I did. I played soccer and golf and also something we call bandy in the winter. It's sort of similar to ice hockey, so I did like those three plus tennis, so I was quite all around with many sports. Well, there's a lot of things that motivates me, but I think last year was definitely a breakout season for me, and just every time you win a tournament, it's such a nice feeling and such a big motivation for whatever comes next, and you want to do it again. So I think that's something that really motivates me, and I've been able to win a couple, already in my career, but hope I can win more and also hopefully bigger titles. When you're serving for a match, I think you just take point by point, and it's easy to be a bit stressed and rush a little bit, so you try not to do that. You just think that I'm here because of a reason. I played better than my opponent, so not waste it all with a bad game. But it's easy to do. I mean, I've done it many times myself. When I'm serving for the match, I've just thrown it away. But hopefully a little bit more often I'm able to win. So I don't know. It's a good question, but I think just remember that you're leading the match for a reason, and just keep going with what you've done from before, and you'll probably end up winning. I think just the grass looks so nice. I've never been able to play the ATP event, but I've been at the club when I was a junior, and I had dinner there at the club. It was such a beautiful place, and I can't wait to come for the first time to play in the ATP event. And I've seen it on TV many times, and it's a tournament I'm looking forward to playing for the first time in my career. Road trip anywhere, maybe, I don't know, if when you're going for a road trip, I guess it would be nice to have a fast car and roads that are no speed limits. So even though maybe the scenery is not that beautiful, I think German Autobahn is the place to go if you want to go fast. And that's at least what I'm thinking about, because I'm young and it's fun to go fast sometimes. Who I'm taking with me? Tough to say. I have a couple of friends who would think the same as myself, that going fast is fun for some time. But yeah, that's the best answer I can give. Well, tip about having good tennis fitness is a good question. I've done a lot of fitness myself, but luckily I've always had a fitness coach helping me and knowing exactly what to do. So I should have probably paid more attention to why I'm doing the exercises, so I could tell you now. But a little bit mix of everything, because in tennis you need pretty much everything. You need to be strong and explosive, but you also need to last long, because some matches can go 4 or 5 hours or more. So endurance is good, but also explosiveness, but also mobility, flexibility. You have kind of all aspects in tennis, so a good variation of different things, I would say. I think if you watch most players on tour, they probably have a good mental attitude, but I think one of the extraordinary ones would be Nadal, to look how he plays every match, how he handles different situations, and just kind of how fearful he is on court. And that's, I think, was something you need to be in sports, in tennis especially, and I think that's part of the reason he has had so much success. Yeah, I think when you're going to buy some or get some equipment, I think one tip would be that you feel comfortable with it, especially when it comes to a racket. Don't just buy a racket because it looks good or whatever, but the racket is sort of an extension of your arm, so you would kind of have to feel connected in a way with the racket. And I like to look at my racket as my weapon on court. So if you're not comfortable with your weapon, you shouldn't be carrying it, I guess. So I think you need to test out different ones before you decide which one you wanna get.